allotropy, allotropes. Sixth group elements allotropes. The allotropy of sixth group. So oxygen, the one of the element among the all elements, only one of this element in gaseous state also shows allotropy. The gaseous element, oxygen, gaseous element oxygen shows allotropy. They are O2 and O3. These are O2 and O3 are allotropes of the oxygen. Only in the periodic table, only the element which can shows in gaseous state allotropy is oxygen only. And sulfur. If you see about sulfur can show two types of allotropes. Sulfur can show two types of allotropes. One is crystalline form and amorphous means powdered form, and crystalline form generally there are two types are there, that is monoclinic sulfur and rhombic sulfur. Rhombic sulfur and monoclinic sulfur. Rhombic sulfur and monoclinic sulfur. Crystalline form exists rhombic sulfur and monoclinic sulfur. We will discuss about rhombic sulfur. Number 1, rhombic sulfur. It is exist in SE8 form, rhombic sulfur. This is also called as octahedral sulfur. Octahedral or alpha sulfur. Alpha sulfur also called rhombic sulfur. And this sulfur can be, rhombic sulfur can be preparation. Sulfur evaporating CS2 carbon disulfide solution. Carbon disulfide solution forms rhombic sulfur. So sulfur evaporating in CS2 solution. In the CS2 solution, if we pass sulfur, then sulfur vapors if we pass into CS2 solution, we will get rhombic sulfur or alpha form of the sulfur. So this rhombic sulfur, alpha sulfur properties. Its melting point of freezing point is 386 Kelvin, and the specific gravity is 2.06. It is well soluble in carbon disulfide. In CS2 solution, well soluble. Insoluble in water. And slightly soluble benzene and ether and alcohol. In the alcohol, ether, benzene, it is slightly soluble. It is most stable at room temperature. It is most stable form at room temperature. At room temperature, it is more stable. After 369 Kelvin, it is up to 369 Kelvin only it is stable. Up to 369 Kelvin it is stable. After that it is converted into monoclinic form. It is converted into monoclinic form. Next, second one, monoclinic sulfur. Monoclinic sulfur. Monoclinic sulfur. This is also called as beta sulfur. Beta sulfur or prismatic sulfur prismatic sulfur. Prismatic sulfur. It is a monoclinic sulfur or beta sulfur or prismatic sulfur. Preparation method. It can be prepared from rhombic sulfur. Rhombic sulfur, on melting of rhombic sulfur in a dish and cooling till crust is formed. Crust is formed. After by removing crust, colorless needle type of crystals formed. Those crystals are monoclinic sulfur crystals. So needle type crystals are formed. They are monoclinic sulfur crystals. So this means here, first in a dish you should take rhombic sulfur. Upon melting, after melting this rhombic sulfur in dish, then after it is cooled. By cooling, a crust is formed. That crust, after removing crust, colorless crystals are formed. Those crystals are monoclinic sulfur crystals. You see properties, it's freezing point or melting point. Freezing point is 393 Kelvin and specific gravity is 1.98 cc per ml. Next, it is more stable at a higher temperature. More stable at a higher temperature. Above 396 Kelvin, it is a more stable. Alpha form and beta form. That means rhombic sulfur and monoclinic sulfur both are interconverted at 369 Kelvin. The temperature is called transition temperature. At low temperature, rhombic sulfur is stable. Note this is very important. Rhombic sulfur. This is also called alpha sulfur. Above 369 Kelvin monoclinic sulfur. Monoclinic sulfur. And below 369 Kelvin, this is more stable. That means at 369 Kelvin and below it rhombic sulfur is stable, and above 369 Kelvin monoclinic sulfur is stable. So that's why this temperature is called transition temperature. Transition temperature. At this temperature both forms are interconducted. Next this monoclinic sulfur soluble in monoclinic beta sulfur. Beta sulfur soluble in CS2 and insoluble in water. Insoluble in water.